Hello and good morning, everyone. So here we are with this week's newsletter. And I know I have roughly 4,000 friends on Facebook. But I wanted to go over something with you guys because I feel like if you're on here just to get a portion of everything that I'm telling you, then you're not going to get enough benefit. Because if you're the type of person that feels you're too prideful, too strong, that you don't need help from anybody and you just want a little bit of things and piece information together, then you're never going to have the results that you want to see. So if you're not on my email list, that is the place to be. Absolutely. All these little videos that I do for you guys where I give you strategies and things like that, these are all condensed versions. So you're not getting all the benefit that you really could have. So if you're not on the email list, it's where you need to be. And if you're not going to get there, then you're not going to see the results that you want to see. So we're going to go over today some of these must-haves, and that's going to be a big deal. But what I wanted to share with you guys is just things that I've been reflecting. I know a lot of you do come in on these videos, you join in or you watch the replays, you get a lot out of it, but you're just not ready to take any steps to do it for yourself, to whether it's to get results or whatever. You feel like, I don't need a coach, I don't need this, I don't need that, I just need a quick fix. And quick fixes don't happen. Okay, you're not going to get long-term results by having quick fixes. So hey Felicia, I see you jumping on. I see other people jumping on, but for some reason it's not popping up telling me who you are. So in my email list, you're getting one-on-one support. I answer every single email. You do reach out to me directly. You're not reaching out to an assistant or anything like that. I am a one-person show, and I work really hard to be able to provide you guys the best support and the best advice to get you on your journey. I know a lot of times, one thing I'm working on with my 21-day challenge that we're talking about today is society and the way society feels that women or men need to look. So based on your gender, what does society say that you need to look like? And right now, society's saying that being a plus size is the perfect size, right? It's okay, embrace your body and all of that. Because apparently health has a look to it. I hear all the time, people on keto who still weigh, I don't know, 200 pounds. And they're like, well, I've already lost 100. Well, that's fantastic. But over time, your body changes. So we're not really looking at everything as a whole. We're piecing things together. And when you piece so much together, or you have the knowledge that is stopping you from seeing further, then that's as far as you're going to get in your results, is just being pieced information, and you're going to get pieces of results. So if you guys are on here and you're really on here to learn, and you're trying to piece together the things that I tell you, or you're really wanting to learn and improve on your own health, but you're not really ready to extend the hand and learn more, then you're going to only get as far as your mind is willing to bring you. And you're only going to get as far as Google is willing to bring you. And when you're piecing information together, you're not going to see the results that you absolutely could have. So having that accountability partner, okay, that's one of the main things. But we're going to go ahead and jump in with these 4 must-haves to stay on track. Again, the email list is exactly where you need to be to have more one-on-one coaching, to have more of your questions answered, because I can't get through everything that some people have. And people send me messages all day long, or they'll comment on different videos or whatever. They'll send me messages in the group and email. You have to be on the email list. You got to be one-on-one. So let's go ahead and jump in. One of the questions that I have for you guys is, if you've been to the grocery store lately, or which you may not have, most of you might be doing pickup, or you may not just see elderly people out and about right now, because most of them go first thing in the morning and they get all their groceries and they go home and they stay home, right? So Elderly people, have you ever, and I want some likes or whatever, let me know if you've ever thought about this. I remember being a child and I would see elderly people who were like hunched over with a cane and walking around. And I used to tell myself, man, that is never going to be me. I do not want to look like that. Okay. I don't want to be wheelchair bound when I'm older. I don't want to be walking with a cane. Oh, I see a lot of you jumping on now. Felicia, Kimberly, Jim, Dawn, Michelle, and Lori. Hello. We walk through life and we look at different things, especially when you're young and you're vibrant and you got your two legs that you're running on, and you're like, man, I don't, hey Destiny, you don't want to ever give that life up, right? Like, hey Ruthie, you got so far to where you are today that you don't want to give it up. You don't want to be wheelchair bound. I'm pretty sure, believe it, or you really don't want to be overweight riding a scooter around the store, having to use one of them little grabbers to pick things off the shelf, right? You probably are the person that said, I'm not going to be lazy. Hey, Jenny, I'm not going to be the person that's, not willing to do something for myself. So we've seen this, we probably have said, 100 times, I just don't want to be like that. And believe it or not, they probably didn't either. They probably said the same thing when they were younger. But remember, everything that you do is a choice, right? Your mindset is a choice, okay? These people didn't get there overnight, and you certainly didn't get the way that you are, whether you're fit and healthy or you're not. You didn't get there overnight. Hey, Lacey. Hey, Jenny. So, we have to go with whatever's consistent. Okay, so if you're following down the path of negative consistency, then you're going to see negative consistent results. But if you're following down the path of positive consistency, then you're going to see positive consistent results, right? So you didn't most of the time, we probably get to a point where we've done so much negative consistency things where clothes are getting tighter. We start going through the stages. Clothes are getting tighter. You're starting to just kind of feel a little bit more flab in places you probably didn't want. Maybe a muffin top, some flabby arms, right? Bat wings. My clients are always talking about bat wings. Jiggly legs, things like this. We get to a point where we start heading down that route of negative consistency, and we wake up one morning looking at ourselves in the mirror and we're just disgusted with ourselves. How in the world did I get here? How did I let myself go? Like, I thought I was doing good. Well, let's be honest. Again, you didn't get there overnight, right? We noticed changes over time. We started noticing we were decreasing in energy, getting tired. Next thing we knew, doctor said we had some A1C issues. Here's some diabetes medication. Now your cholesterol's high. Whatever the case is, we kind of started walking down that route piece by piece. So your initial reaction to these things when you finally hit that breaking point of how did I let myself go and get here is immediately we think I need to go work out and I need to start eating healthy. But the problem is we begin looking for different diet regimens. What worked for Susie Q, or what's working for people on Facebook, what's working for, it's always a yo-yo dieting and riding that roller coaster, right? Because there's no long-term strategy to keep you seeing consistent weight loss. And, you fall off the wagon not long after that. You're going back, you're doing the same things, and you're just not getting anywhere. Hey, Macy, so you're not taking the initial steps that you need to be taking. So how do we fix that? How do we stay on track? Okay, I'm going to give you guys the 4-step plan. The first thing that is not on my list, so technically there's 5. The first thing would be your mindset, but I'm not here to go into mindset. If you don't have a strategy mindset, then you're going to fail always, because you're going to be stuck in that point of, I can't get out of this funk. Okay, I can tell myself I can do this. I can write sticky notes everywhere. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. But that's not changing my mindset at all. That's just telling me what eventually I'm going to believe. But I don't have a mindset strategy to get me there, right? And you have to have a mindset strategy as well as having a long-term strategy. And that's part of your mindset. So number 1 is going to be your movement. If you sit at a desk or you're sitting at home or you're watching TV. Hey, Glenda, if you're doing all of these things, then you need to set a timer for every 30 minutes. You need to get your butt up, stretch, even if it's just simply, just a little bit of this. Do it first thing in the morning, couple minutes a day. You need to get up, you need to stretch, okay? You can do some workouts at home. Try some yoga. There's beginner's yoga. There's things like that. Move around. We are not here to live sedentary lifestyles. And I think right now we're getting to the point that we're getting accustomed to this quarantine. We've gotten to the point of accepting it, that we are just like, well, this is the new me. This is the new life, right? And that's not at all where it needs to be. Okay. We have to move around. If you're not moving around, then you're changing your genetic information to tell itself, hey, let's just start raising cholesterol, raising blood pressure. Let's start having heart issues. Let's start eating more crap because we can't shut our brain down. Let's start, whatever the case is, you're negative. You're on the wrong road. Okay. So the second thing, eat for your body's needs. Here's where it gets tricky. All right, so people start eating healthy, and yes, that's super important, but if you don't know what healthy is for your body, then you're obviously doing it wrong. Okay, I didn't know what healthy was for my body. You can sit here and tell me I don't have any food triggers. Yes, you do. Everybody has food triggers, okay? Everybody has some kind of food that just does not agree with them. And 9 times out of 10, it could even be healthy foods that don't agree with you. And I'm sure you're thinking, whoa, hold up, I can be intolerable to healthy food? Certainly, yes, you can. You have to know what's going to work for you. Gallbladder issues, everything like that, all right? You have to eat for your body's needs. Now, when we go through the 12-week program and you sign up with me, that is a lot of what I'm asking you. Everything that I'm digging into your life is, what about your body? What does it do this way? Where do you think your body type is? Because what you need to be doing to eat for your body's needs is eating for your body type. And listen, I can sit here and tell you I'm a mesomorph all the way, but that's not 100% accurate. Right? Because we all have combinations of different body types. So I am a mesomorph. That is my predominant one, but I also have tendencies that lean toward ectomorph and things that lean toward endomorph. So it's not just picking the one and rolling with it. You have got to know what your body is telling you. If you're not that in tune and you don't know what your body's telling you, then you're only going to, and you have the knowledge that you currently have, then you're only going to get this far in your results and you're never going to get beyond that. Okay. So you need that direction. You need that guidance. Okay. You have to eat for a combination of your body type, your digestive system. You need to know what foods you are absorbing. You can sit here and tell me your poops look amazing. You can dissect your poop and everything, and you can tell me, yep, I'm absorbing everything, but you may not be. All right, your body may need more. If you're still feeling sluggish and you're regular going to the bathroom and everything, guess what? You're not absorbing the right nutrients. Okay. And then how is your physical activity? All right, this is all eating for your body's needs. Third thing is going to be accountability, okay? Because remember, nobody got there alone. The most successful people never got there alone. It's not like they pieced information together and said, I'm going to get X amount of results. I'm going to lose 150 pounds. No, they may have done that through either counting calories or doing all the wrong things. And guess what's going to happen later on? They're going to fall off the wagon, because that's exactly what happens. And you guys know this. You know, if you don't have that accountability, and I'm not talking Susie Q, your parents, your best friend, because look, I have somebody that I work out with, and if she texts me and tells me, hey, I'm not going to make it today, I'm like, what am I going to do? How am I going to work out today? Because she is my motivation. But see, that's not my accountability. My accountability is the coach that I connect with every single week, that I'm like, dude, I'm about to lose my mind. I want to eat everything in sight. Oh, this cheat meal that you give me once a week, these cinnamon rolls they're like salivating my mouth right now. Okay. Hey, Blair. Hey, Celeste. So, you cannot get there alone. There is nobody who ever had absolute success that got there alone. Okay. And I'm not talking all these coaches with these small certifications, hey, Jen, that are just, they're oh yeah, I got my certification. I can go out and coach the world. They put everybody on the same food plan. They don't look at the person individually. They work on classes, personal trainers with classes that don't do individual support. Did you know 9 times out of 10, classes are not what somebody needs? They need one-on-one coaching because not everybody can do certain things of cardio. They're actually killing their metabolism, making their digestive system worse, and they're not providing their body the right nutrients because most personal trainers do not do nutrition and workouts. Okay, they focus on one thing, and if they are giving you a plan and they're charging really really cheap for it, then it's not going to work for you. It's a short-term thing. Here's your basics, have a good day, see you in the gym, right? You need that accountability that is going to give you the proper strong direction and coaching that your body needs to be able to see success in the future. Okay, if you're not getting that, get out of it. All right, so the fourth thing, join my group. Join my newsletter. The newsletter is where it's going to be, okay? Because even if you join my group, you're only getting one workout, one recipe. When you join my email list, you're getting 2 workouts, 2 recipes. You're getting full strategies that are going to be detailed to help provide you that support. I answer every single email that I get. I really zone in on my clients, the people that I'm working with, to provide you guys the best support. This video alone, if this is all you're getting every week, hey, Alicia, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. Alyssa? If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm so sorry. Let me know. But if you're not on my newsletter and all you're doing is watching the videos, you're reading my posts, you're looking at my stories, and you think you can piece all this information together, you cannot. Not to have future success. Okay, you can do things to have short-term success. Hey, Alicia. Hey, so you can do things to have short-term success, but if you are not getting connected, hey, Amanda, hey, India, if you're not getting connected with me, you're not letting, or you have the wrong coach, or you're trying to coach with me and the things that I'm telling you here and go with a cheaper coach, or somebody that's basic or whatever, then you're not going to have all the information you need, because there's no way you can piece information together and have future success. It does not work that way at all. Okay, you have got to have strong roots. That's only going to get you this far, right? And we talked about, in order to have the right accountability, in order for you to have the right success, engaging in these 4 must-haves is going to get you further and beyond. Okay, my job is not to sit here and watch you guys piece little information together and never get anywhere. My goal for everybody and the whole planet and the whole mankind is to have success in a health and wellness journey. Okay, I don't want to see people get overweight, end up in a scooter, hunched over, not being able to walk later on in life. I want people to have freedom in their life, to be able to feel like they gained control of their life back, that the universe, the world, the pushiness, their job, everything that they're doing, that it didn't take over their life, that they remained in control. Because guys, what happens is, when you lose control of these things, then you're going to lose control of yourself. And when we get to a point where we're asking ourselves that question that we just talked about of, how did I get here? How did I lose myself? You have to go back and you have to look at that, because every direction, everything that you do is a new step. Okay, it's a choice that you have to make. So if you're not making the right choice, if you're not taking a risk, and you're not, and listen, taking a risk is taking a risk in yourself. Whether it's financially taking a risk, you can take a risk and make the wrong choice. Financially, we've done that a couple of times, and we've had, it sucked, but we've taken a lot more risks financially, and we have had amazing success down the road and could never be where we are today. Starting my own business was taking a risk. taking on people's lives, because that's essentially what I do. You hand me your life whenever you meet with me, and I basically take it, I dissect it, I read it like a book. I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, how can I help this person when they have XYZ, things that my studies never taught me? Well, knowledge that I know, things that I have learned, experiences that I have gone through that I'm like, oh, well, let's change this, let's add this, let's move this around, and here you go, here's your life back, tell me how it is. And within 3 days, it's, oh my gosh, I'm feeling better, I'm starting to feel in control, mentally I'm doing well, spiritually. And I'm not talking, whatever spiritual is for you, whether it's your relationship with Christ or your beliefs in the universe. Spiritually, I'm moving, I'm feeling different on the inside. So that's what happens. That's finding yourself again. I take your life, I do my best to give you guys a guideline and nurture you and love you and care for you like you're as if you're my own kid. I don't care how old you are. And I say, here is your life. Tell me how it feels, right? That's where these must-haves come from. That's where having that mindset strategy is going to get you. So you have got to start somewhere, and you have to have that accountability along the way. If you don't, and you're only going based on your knowledge, what Google says, and piecing 700 personal trainers things together, then you're only going to get here. All right. I actually think what I'm going to do, the webinar is coming up. I have not talked about that webinar, April 27th. April 27th at roughly 2 p.m. We are going to do a webinar. And I'm working on the topic, so give me some time with that. Kind of slipped my mind. We were already in April, so I forgot about the webinar. So I'm piecing all that together, and either way, it's going to be good. I'm going to start posting the link for you guys to sign up for. If you don't register for these things and you just think you can come in here and kind of get these Facebook Live videos again, then you're not getting the information that you need. So again, stop piecing parts of your life together. Stop grabbing little things from here and there. I had one girl who wanted to come to me just for nutrition, and I don't do that. I do both together because I need to be able to track everything together. If you're doing one thing with somebody else and then something with me, it's never going to work. You're never going to have success. So, you have got to, when you sign up with me, you're committed to me. I'm 100% committed to you and beyond that, because I'm going to provide you every little thing that you possibly can to have success. So don't try to piece information, okay? Don't try to take these videos, my posts, my strategy plans or whatever, and try to create it for your own. You got to have that accountability. You have to have that direction. Otherwise, like I said, you're only going to get to here, and you're never going to get beyond that. You're going to keep falling off the wagon. You're never going to be successful. So find that success today. Don't go at it alone, okay? Do a free call with me, guys. I offer so much free stuff so that way I can help you. So sign up for a discovery call. Let's see where you're headed. My 21-day challenge, we're day 1 today, and just the prerequisite stuff, the pre-work stuff, they've had amazing thought processes. We get started with mindset, and they're already like, oh my gosh, I never realized all of this stuff was happening in my life, So really, really, really focus on that discovery call with me, because I guarantee you that is going to be a life changer in itself. So 4 must-haves. Go back through if you're watching the replay. Say hello. Love you guys. I'm going to post in the comments where you can get this newsletter every single day, because the 4th plan, if you remember, did not get told to you. So if you're looking and you're curious of what they are, again, it is movement, focusing on eating for your body's needs, accountability, and then the 4th one, you've got to join my newsletter, my group, everything to hear more about it. Okay, so love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. And hey, Bailey, I don't think I said hey to you. So, and I'm also going to post in the comments where you can sign up for a discovery call, because I think that's very important right now. Okay, love you guys. Have a good one.